guys, what's up? This is episode 12, Bloody Rootz Podcast. We are back
We're back and with a new challenge.
in full effect. It's Friday night. We're chillaxing. It's the end of the week. We had a nice, wonderful work week.
Dude, I feel like every week I feel like I hate my job more. And it's been like the chillest I've ever had it.
But don't you have moments where you feel like you're feeling positive, right? You're like feeling positive for like a couple of days. You're like, damn, I'm feeling good at work. And then one day just like shitty, like they give you too much shit to do.
Well, this is what happened, dude. I was having a great week, and I don't know if this was this week or last week. I was having a great week. I'm like, you know what? I actually told my wife, I was like, man, babe, I was like, I feel really good. Like, I did a good job today. It came out good, I was happy with it. Like, everything just fell in place. And the next day, dude, I had to go to hell. They literally gave me a shitty-ass job. I was doing insulation, dude. There's, like, this fucking tank. Imagine a fucking large boiler. A large boiler, and it's, like, hotter than a fucking furnace. It's, like, furnace hot. Like, it's like...
So you're on outside of the boiler?
Yeah, outside of the boiler. Yeah, dude, if I was inside, I'd be dead.
Sorry, I'm thinking back to when you were doing the inside of those...
Oh, yeah.
Whatchamacallit. That's why I said it like that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm being a fucking smartass.
Yeah,
But,
you dick.
Yeah, dude, but no, I mean, just put into perspective, it's super hot, which means it's on. So I'm working outside of it, and I was insulating around it, and it's so congested, dude. So there's like a hot pipe right here, another one right here, and I had to squeeze in there. So I'm literally working like this, dude, and it's fucking hot as fuck, dude. Dude, like, my balls were sweating so much, but it was so hot that, like, they dried back up. And like, literally, like, my pants, dude, I felt like they were going to catch on fire. Like, literally, like, if,
and
like...
Are those pipes insulated?
Well, I was the one insulating them. Yeah, dude. So...
Because I'm over here, like, I'm thinking, like, damn, these are, like, some fresh-ass pipes right against your
dude.
body.
Yeah, dude. I got burned right here. I don't know if you can see it. I got a burn right here.
Oh,
I just got this one today. I got this one yesterday. And I had one, like, right on my tattoo, but you can't really see it.
Your wife has something like, hey, what's that on your...
She's like, that's
your
your
body?
problem, motherfucker. You chose that job. But, yeah, moral story, man. That day really sucked. And it turns out at the very end of that day, the job I did, it turns out that it didn't need to be insulated. So they ended up removing everything. I'm like, you fuckers.
Just busy work, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Easy money.
Suffering in the fucking heat.
Easy money. Yeah, dude. I was like, literally like, man, fuck this job. I don't need this job. I was like, I'll just go to Walmart, YOLO.
Be a greeter at Walmart.
Yeah, dude, imagine. I told my wife, I was like, dude, if I win the lottery, like, literally I'm quitting and I'm going to work at Walmart and being a greeter.
Honestly, dude, that'd be
imagine?
That'd be a great job.
Fuck, dude. Like, I feel like anyone that won the lottery, they should have thought about that already. Like, you need a job. You need something to do. You gotta, keep a hold on yourself. So, work at Walmart and be a greeter. Imagine. You can't be an asshole when you're a millionaire. You'd be happy as shit, I would think.
You greet people. That's all you fucking do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude. And if someone
it's always older people, right?
Yeah, dude. And then I'm like, if I see someone stealing, I would like probably write the receipt like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Have a nice day.
That's what I always thought. Like, I was like, dude, why the fuck? Like, do they get paid like $10 an hour? And they're like, oh, hold on. Like, you're already out the door. They're like, no, wait. Hold on. Come over here. I'm gonna go over there feeling like I'm being arrested or some shit. They're like, let me see your receipt, sir. They check your receipt and they start looking around. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Like,
fucking
do you
$10
go to
an hour,
Costco
dude.
or Sam's Club?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
So when you're walking out of there and they're like, oh, let me see the receipt, they just go like this and they just mark it with a marker.
Yeah, but they'll be like, and I hate to say it, but it's kind of the truth. A lot of the times it'll be like Karens that are greeters, and they'll like literally check your whole thing, just trying to feel important about something. And unfortunately, other times it could be like old people. So I'm like, ah, fuck, you know. I feel kind of bad, but it's like, why the fuck are you doing this? Unnecessary.
Everybody's got to work, dude. And then I hate seeing. Then I talk about that older people when you see an older person like old, like in their late 60s, 70s, and they're out there still working, dude.
For real.
Like in a grocery store, or yeah, dude. It's just to me like it kills me to see. Obviously, yeah, I don't want them to be sitting somewhere dying. Tampoco, like I want like you gotta thrive also when you're older as much as you can and do shit and be active.
Yeah, true.
I would hate to be like old and just like kind of set it in what is it? Set it. What's that word? When
Dude, if you don't know, I really don't
sedentary?
know.
Yeah, sedentary.
Sanitation.
It's a sanitarium. Well, yeah, dude, I would hate to be like that because the longer you're like that and not active,
Yeah.
the more your body kind of just like it's gravity, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Gravity just slowly brings your shoulders in.
Yeah, sags your boobs.
Starts crunching you down, dude.
Sags your boobs and your testicles. Yeah. But like, I was gonna ask you something. Have
What?
you ever been suspended in school?
Never suspended, but I got a lot of detentions, and yeah, no, I don't. I've never gotten suspended, but I did get in trouble a lot of times.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude.
You got suspended?
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
Often?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Dude, I was in like one time, dude. I remember these guys. They were like, honestly, they're like some straight up white dudes, but they were like those down to earth, you know, like travelers. Like they actually like lived in Africa for a long time,
Oh wow.
and they studied music out there. So they had drums and a whole bunch of other shit like from Africa, like African drums. So like literally, dude, they were teaching us how to like how to use the drums, you know, with your hands. I remember like one of the dance things is like they're like explaining it to us. They're like it's like this, tagara 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 tagara, go 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 go, tagara tagara tagara. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, okay. So I'm like tagara tagara tagara. You know, I was like fucking beasting, right? So like we were gonna have a concert, and you know, cause they actually were training us for like a couple weeks. So we're gonna have this concert, and it turns out I was in lunch, and you know, I had gotten a corn dog, right? And so I, you know, honestly, I eat the bread first. That's just tradition, right? So, you know,
I don't know about that tradition, dude. I love to eat at the same time. How do you just eat the bread and then eat
it's
the
because I don't
hot
like the
dog?
bread with the ketchup. I don't like it, so I eat the bread, which is nice and sweet. It's good.
Fuck, dude.
And then I'll eat the wiener with the ketchup. But check this out. So I bit the very top of that corn dog, and I went like that, but I didn't bite the whole thing. I just bit like the bread. So like it got the chunk of the bread from the top of the corn dog. So it literally looked like a fucking penis. It had the corn dog with the, you know, with the breading, and then at the very top it was just a little pink fucking wiener. And dude, you're not gonna believe this shit, dude. So I would have not said nothing, right? I was like, all right, it looks, you know, like a wiener. I'm a little gay. I'm not gonna say shit. Nah, dude, it gets worse. It turns out that the fucking wiener was like a deformed wiener. So like it was like a fucking ball. Dude, I swear to God, it looked like a penis, dude. It was like extra bulky at the top. So I showed my friends like, hey, Esteban. I was like, look, dude, it looks like a penis. We were in lunch. I was like in 5th, 6th grade. I was like, it looks like a fucking dick, bro. And I'm like, you know, flapping that shit around. And dude, there's this the only white girl in the whole school. This was a Latino school, straight up. Like they had folklorico classes in that bitch, you know, straight up Latino school. There was one white chick. Her name was Jennifer, and you know, so I'm like, dude, it looks like a dick. And dude, yeah, Jennifer, the white chick, was the biggest snitch in the fucking school, for real, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. So like she went and snitched on me to the principal. She's like, "Oh, he said that it looks like a dick." So I go to the fucking I get called to the, you know, like dude, I was getting ready to go to that musical class. So I go, they call me to the office like, "Oh, Jose Godinez, please come to the office." You know, I'm like, everyone's looking at me like, "Ooh." I'm like, "Oh, fuck." So I'm over there going to the office, dude. And the guy's name was Mr. Ball, the principal. Uh, I mean, it makes kind
What
of
a
funny.
coincidence,
He
dude.
he
Like,
his name is Mr. Ball. And he was gay, dude. And it was so awkward for me. Cause I went in there, and my mom was already there and shit. She was like all crying and shit. I'm all like, he's like, "Do you know why you're here?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't know why I'm here actually. What the hell did I do?" And he's like, "Well, we heard from Jennifer that you said, quote, this corn dog looks like a dick. This corn dog looks like a dick. Is that what you said?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, but it did look like a dick, though, you know?" I was like, "I was just telling my friend." And that was it, dude. Boom. Suspended for 10 days, dude, and I missed my fucking concert.
for that?
Yeah, dude. And I got suspended for 10 days. Yeah, dude. They're trying to come up with some, like if that was, like, sexual harassment or some shit.
Well,
And that chick, dude, I was minding my own. Like, dude, like, she didn't have to be looking around or nothing. She was just being nosy and a little snitch.
and she's probably still like that to this day.
Yeah, she's a Karen for she's got that short hair and looks fucking stupid.
Oh man, I would hate to run into people like that you went to school with that were little pains in the ass, dude.
It was just her,
Little
honestly.
snitches.
It was probably just her, to be honest.
You reminded me when I was in social studies in 7th grade, dude. I was doing bad in that class. It was interesting class, but the most boring teacher, dude. He would talk like this the whole class, and his voice was really deep, like deeper than this. Like,
God, he must have hated his job.
I don't know, dude. He just like it's just like one of those dudes that's very like monotone.
Yeah,
and
that's
that-
annoying.
that's- I don't know, dude. I'm like, damn, dude. How are you like married? How do you have a family? You know, like,
Yeah.
like he's very like he was like so like he seemed so boring, you know. So anyway, one day he was a nice guy, but I was just doing bad in his class. I wouldn't pay attention and I wouldn't do good on the tests. But one day, there was this girl in our social studies class. It was a goody two shoes. She would get really good grades, and she got paired up with me and my friend Joey Westbrook. And Joey, hopefully he'll hear this on the podcast. But yeah, it was me, Joey, and that girl, and we were grouped together with that girl. And right away, the girl was like fucking pissed, talking shit because like
You guys weren't smart
she
enough
got
for
put
her, huh?
with these two fucking jokesters or dude. She had faith in us. So right there, when she didn't have faith in us, I'm like, okay, you do all the work then.
Hell yeah.
I was just in the group and I didn't do a fucking lick of shit, dude. She did all the work. I'm like, we were all gonna be in a group. We were gonna work on it, and just because of the fact that she acted like that towards me, like treated me like I was some scumbag, I was like, oh, you okay? All right.
Hell
I'm gonna be
yeah.
exactly what you thought I was.
Yeah, have you tried that shit at work, though?
Nah.
Yeah, you should, man. I do it all the time now.
What?
I never did that back then, but I do it now. When people are like know-it-alls and shit, and I've had my moments when I do that too, but when people are like, no, güey, no, es que así no lo hagas así, güey, no te va a quedar, it's not the right way. So I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, okay, a ver. And I play stupid. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't know what you mean. You think you could do it? Show me. Dude, I know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm just not going to do it that way because I'm a struggle.
Yeah.
So then I'll just let them do it, and then they just end up doing the whole job. And I'm just like, okay, well, motherfucker, I was doing my thing, and you fucked it up for me. So now you fucking do it.
Yeah.
And that's literally like rule of life. Like when someone gives you a challenge, like, and you're doing the work, just let them do the work. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. You can't. The only thing holding you back right there is pride. That you're trying to stick to your way of doing things is it's just your pride. If someone's offering to do the job for you, let them do the job. Guess what? You just saved yourself energy and stress. You know, all that bullshit.
That's true.
You let someone take it all for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think one thing I struggle with a lot, and I think I struggle because it's at some points it does bother me because I'm like, when I do my job, I try to do it the best possible, and try to be thorough about it.
Yeah.
So I'll notice that people within the same position that I'm in will do the job at a faster pace, right?
Yeah.
But half-ass.
Yeah,
So it makes it seem like, oh, I'm dragging ass, right?
of course.
But in reality, I know inside I'm doing it right.
Yeah, you're doing it right, but a lot of times I feel like you'll get bosses that really care about quality and like things getting done correctly, and then you have bosses that just want to get shit done. So you gotta understand, like, okay, like if that won't get in your way, like people talking shit, and you're doing the right thing at the end of the day, then you're fine. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
But if you feel like it's gonna be a problem for you, like as far as your self esteem or you worried about what other people are saying, then fuck it, dude. Go with the flow. Do the same shit. Have fast and boom. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do what the kind of accommodate to a supervisor just to get him off your back, or you know erase any suspicion that he might think that you're not that you're fucking off or not doing as good as he would like.
Yeah.
You just kind of fucking you know pick it up a little bit just to get him off your back, or like I said, to not have any suspicion of you. You know what I mean?
Do you have that in your job? Say like, are you guys? It's like, okay, this is an assignment. This is what you gotta do. Like individually, like I expect you to do this, or is it more like a free for all?
Uh, so yeah, they give me assignments. Like,
Like as
hey,
an individual, but part of a group.
so sometimes, so like, no, like I'm usually a lone wolf. They always put me by myself. Um, I almost never have a partner. At least in the last year, I've been on my own
Solo.
solo, and I like it that way because I like to teach, but I am very meticulous. I'll be like, hey, grab it right here.
You
Hey,
have your way of
move it
doing
right there.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it, dude. I'm sure it's really fucking annoying, but it's just the way I am. And I mean no harm. I actually want to teach anyone that knows less than me, like, as much as I can. I love to teach. Whatever I do know, I do love to teach. But, you know, um, yeah, dude, they usually put me on myself. But, it's funny because, like, these last couple months, dude, I feel like I just been so, like, kind of exhausted from work that I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna rush. I'm just gonna simply I'm gonna take extra long. I'm just gonna take my time. I'm not gonna put any extra effort into it. I'm gonna simply do my job the way it's supposed to be done, step by step, and whatever time it takes, then that's what the fuck is gonna
So
take.
be it.
Cause the old me, dude, was like, no, I gotta get this shit done. I gotta get this shit done. So I'd fucking take all these shortcuts, do all these things, do this, do that, and yes, it would get done really fast. My quality wasn't as great as it is now. It was passable though. I would get the job done and it'd pass, but I was just trying to fucking boom, boom, take that shit out, boom, project here, project there, project here, project there, just to get the work done for efficiency. But in the long run, someone will appreciate you doing shit right, because that's what I've been doing, and I feel like it's being appreciated, just by doing it right. You know what I'm saying? But you will catch some friction off of it first. The people are gonna be like, "Hey, Hector, what's going on, bud? Going
Yeah.
too slow." But shit always happens that when you don't do shit right, something bad follows. So if all those other people are just half-assing it, it's gonna catch up to them, and when
Yep.
it does, the boss is gonna look at you like, "Oh, okay, so I don't gotta worry about Hector not doing it correctly because he always does it good and thorough." These other people, and then he's always gonna have a doubt with them.
Mhm.
So it's really like I don't know. There's two ways to solve that.
Yeah, and I think I'm always just gonna stick to the way to how I do things, but obviously I'm gonna be, what's it called? Yeah, I guess take my time and do the job right, but don't. I don't know, dude. It's just I feel like, um, yeah, I think there needs to be more accountability when it comes to some people.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. So like we're reaching a generation, dude, and I'm only saying this. I'm young, right? I'm 26, but I've worked with a lot of old school cats, like 50, 60 year olds. So I know how they think, I know how they work, and I was taught by them. So I kind of I feel like I have like an approach to work like they do, a work ethic like they do, because I was basically brought up by the older cats, right? Not the younger
Correct.
guys. So now that I'm 26, I'm seeing all these other new guys coming in, like a bunch of 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds and whatever. And dude, I'm telling you right now, dude, if you feel like those people are half-assing it, dude, like wait till you come across the time where you work with a bunch of 18-year-olds or 20-year-olds. It's crazy, dude. They really don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give a fuck.
Damn, so you have guys that are that young working?
Yeah, some. Dude, I was that guy at one point too, but like I said, I was so worried about being a
And pleasing the
the older guys.
yeah.
I was so busy trying to get their approval, you know, being accepted as a good worker by them, because that's what meant a lot to me. Them recognizing me, like, on not necessarily on their level, but recognizing that I'm putting that effort,
Yeah.
and then these other guys, dude, they don't give a fuck. But I gotta say though, like the perfect medium is literally how it sounds. It's right in the middle between the old man that gives a fuck too much
And
and
not
then the young guy that doesn't give a shit at all. The right fucking person is right in the middle, and I feel like that's where I'm at. But I feel like my job, the industry, is not in the middle. My industry is still with the older guys, but they're getting a rude awakening because these younger guys are coming in, swooping. Is that how you say swooping or
yeah.
sweeping or whatever?
Swooping in.
Swooping in, whatever. And they're not gonna like what the fuck they're gonna get, and they're shit out of luck because all these older guys, they're either dying, retiring, or yeah, that's about it. Dying or
Shit, dude.
retiring.
I like honestly, yeah, I think newer generations, that is a thing. Even it's in any industry, any type of any line of work, that I think the younger generations are learning to speak out a little more
Yeah,
and kind of know when they're being wronged and be like, hey,
they won't take the shit.
they're not gonna take someone's shit.
Is
Just
that
like,
good or bad though?
no, it's good, dude. It's good to a certain extent. That you can defend yourself when it's warranted. Like when, like, say, like when I worked in dental, right? And a doctor completely is out of line with how they act with me. I have the right to be like, pull them aside. Hey, can I talk to you, doctor? Why you said this and this, like, do we have a problem, like stuff like that. Back in the day, there was no talking to your superior and having a conversation with them to get an understanding of why they told you or why they treated you a certain way.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this, dude. So, wait, let me get a beer for this. You need one or no?
No, I'm still good. You know what? Yeah, go, might as well bring one, dude. Pero the PBR that's chilling there. Thank you, dude.
You can just put the intermission.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
What the hell was that, dude?
I was like, this thing.
Is that how you supposed to do
The
it?
tip.
I always do the bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always done it like this. Thing.
Really? I don't know. I feel like that, I don't know.
Like, that's gay.
Yeah.
I noticed that you're like,
I was like, what the fuck is that? Why you give me the tip, man?
hey, you told that story about the fucking hot dog, dude.
I know, man. I think you kept thinking about it.
I got
dude.
dicks on my mind.
Oh, I got a funny story about that too, but
What we were talking about, though. We were talking about the whole.
oh
'Cause I
yeah,
told you-
dude.
yeah.
Okay. This is why I'm saying good or bad, right? So obviously, when that happens, it is because the generation is, becoming more sensitive, right? So, and I feel like that could be a problem. So I've run into guys at work where like you tell them one thing, and they're trying to fight. And yes, I've had my
That's not what I'm talking about, though.
wait, but it goes into that though.
Okay.
It goes into that, dude, because I feel like, like the Bible says, like God says, turn the other cheek. Dude, like that means like literally by all means necessary, if someone's being a dick, if someone's being an asshole, or if someone's just being fucking stupid, like, just fucking learn to ignore it. Dude, what's the worst that can happen? Your boss is not gonna hate you. You know what I'm saying?
And how
So
I've seen things lately with, especially with work, I'm like, when I walk out of here, all of them mean nothing to me.
yeah, dude.
It's like,
Yes.
this place means nothing to me.
Realistically,
Yeah.
dude, as cold hard as this sounds, dude, one of those guys could die in a car accident the next day. One of them could say, "Hey, I'm quitting. I got a new job."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna be off for like 2 months, and then end up never coming back. Like, you never know what the fuck. Like, and you're over there thinking like, "Fuck, I gotta see this guy for the rest of my life." Like, no, dude, it's not, dude. You gotta always think like, you know, it ain't the first job, it ain't the last. But anyways, I do want to go back to this though. The sensitivity, right? I've had my experiences too, but dude, I'm talking about this old man pushed me to the edge. He was an old school guy, like 50 something years old, and he was in the army. So like, dude, this guy like, he was in
he
the
like,
army.
fuck you, I'm in the army.
Nah, dude, it
No?
was way worse than that.
Oh shit.
It was like Full Metal Jacket. Did you ever watch that movie?
yeah.
The
I'm,
fucking captain.
I'm gonna
He's
watch
like,
it
"Hey,
this weekend.
dipshit, are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking
That
stupid?"
guy's such a great actor, dude.
No, dude, this is the old man talking to me. Yeah, dude, like that. And but you know, I'm so the thing is, dude, when I'm first learning a craft, I take a lot of shit because I don't know nothing. So I humble myself down. I'm like, you know what? Can't be talking back. I'm just, you know, people that know more than me. I'm just listening to them. They want to treat me like shit, whatever. Like, I get it. I'm fucking up, and it's annoying. That's just the truth. That's the burden of the teacher. The burden of the teacher is that you're teaching a student that's most likely dumb, or and you're making them smart, right? That's the concept. And as the student, you're kind of getting fucked too because now you got to take the discipline of the teacher, and it's not easy to get to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? So that was my situation with this guy. But you gotta keep in mind, this guy was in the army, dude. These guys are taught to be fucking brutal, fucking killing machines. You know. So this guy would talk to me like, "Jose, are you fucking stupid? You fucking beaner." Like, dude, like that.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because guess what? I do like eating beans. So
Yeah.
motherfucker ain't wrong either. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And he'd be talking shit. But dude, one day he's like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And I'm all like, dude, I'm like, all right, I get it. I fucked up. And he's like, "No, seriously, I'm asking, are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid? Are you fucking mentally retarded?" Dude, I got so fucking pissed. I was like, all right, oh yeah? I was like, dude, I was like, "You want me to beat the fuck out of you right now?" And dude, he's like, "Whoa, Jose, I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you." And I'm like, "Don't you ever fucking talk to me like that. I'm gonna fuck you up, dude." Dude, that was it. He like talked to me nice. I'm like, all right, this fucking guy's being a dick, dude. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. You know, but at the end of the day, dude, I feel like I lost. I'm like, I was weak. I gave in to him. Dude, I ended up learning some things better than he did. Better than he would do them.
Yeah.
So if I was,
So you kind of regretted it after the fact?
I regret it after the fact because number one, I'm happy in my life. I had my kids, you know, my wife. I'm doing good. I mean, I have nothing to be upset about. This old man was divorced. Uh, dude, he paid child support for like 2 or 3 different chicks. He was dating like a chick fucking. He was a 50-something-year-old, and he was dating like a 20-year-old. So like, dude, I'm sure he's getting fucked, dude. And you know, I'm sure he's had a lot of bad experiences. So like,
He was
He's
taking
like-
it out on you.
yeah, but you know, turn the other cheek. If I would have not listened to it, just whatever, you know, he'd be miserable and I'd just be myself. I'd just be happy.
Yeah.
I have no reason to be miserable. But he was trying to infect that misery on me. And it worked for that time. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Like, it's not worth it. Standing up for yourself, if they're your supervisor, I'm going to tell you the truth. Standing up for yourself, you're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
You have to
no
find-
matter what. Yeah.
Yeah, so like The Art of War, or like, you know, one of the books I read, it clearly states, and I understand what they're saying because it's really the fucking truth. Imagine yourself back in the day where like you were like in medieval times and shit in France, or like in England, anywhere there's like a ruler, right? A king. So imagine the king was like, "Hey, Hector, shine my shoes now, bitch. And you're like, whoa, don't fucking talk to me like that. The reality is he's your superior. So, yeah, he's gonna say, oh yeah, okay, hey, hang this guy by the dick. That's it. You're done. You're dead because you went against him. So honestly, work is the same way. There's a
You gotta
king
cater to
and there's a
the
peasant. So even if you don't cater, if you just take the shit, there are ways for you to kind of redeem yourself. You know, get yourself some vengeance in a sneaky way to your benefit. Like if your boss treats you like shit, you know what you should do? Oh, okay, yes, I'm an idiot, I'm dumbass, whatever, dude. And go back to work and take 2 times longer, 3 times longer. Go to the bathroom, take a shit like 5 times a day. Dude, there are so many things you could do. That's just showing you like, okay, I'm staying within my boundaries, and you can't do shit about it. And this is what you get for being a dick. Because if you just go straight to
Oh yeah, I
battling with
know.
him, it's dude, you automatically made him your enemy. Now, if you sneak around, do shit like that to benefit yourself, but enough to not be for him not to be suspicious of you, you already you fucked him over. You're winning, and he won't realize it. You won. That's my fucking code right there. But obviously, if they're nice to me, they're good to me. I'm gonna be good to them.
Yeah, of course.
They put in their part, I put in mine.
Yeah.
It goes 50-50,
And that's not. I mean, for me currently, I think it's like that too. Mine is good right now. My superior is like good to me, so I'm like, yeah, I do my part. But I feel like still there's people that might take advantage of what's it called? They do the easy shit.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
always.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, at first it would bother me,
But
but
you know what you have to do though?
what?
You have to take credit for you doing the hard shit.
Oh yeah.
It's dude, cause believe it or not, those people, before you know it, they're gonna take credit for your fucking work. So not only were they lazier than you, but they were smarter than you, and they took advantage of your hard work, your work ethic, and they take credit for it.
Yeah.
It's really the truth. Okay, reference to that. What happened to Tesla and was it what the fuck was his name? Thomas Edison, right? What happened with Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison?
Nikola Tesla had zero, dude. He had
Dude,
nothing.
Nikola Tesla, dude. he had, he had so many patents, dude. Dude, you fucking suck, dude. He has so many patents, right?
Yeah.
He has so many inventions, and Thomas Edison he basically finessed him out of all those patents, and he got fucked. And he was way smarter. He knew way more. He had way more fucking product. He had way more inventions that could be more successful. That were more successful, and Edison fucked him over. He sued him. He sued. So Tesla, he went with I think with Westinghouse, and Westinghouse, was like, okay, well, you and Edison have your beef, so I'll take you under my wings, and we know they started going at it, Westinghouse and Edison, and Edison, I think he was backed by J.P. Morgan, I think. So that says it all. Yeah, dude. So basically, he had all the money in the world to fucking sue Westinghouse and Tesla to $0. So Westinghouse is like, fuck that, Tesla.
No. We're good.
Anyways, so you got dude, just
No.
fuck, dude. Anyways.
I like how you're always like, hey, dude. You're like, cut it off.
Dude.
You're like, stop recording.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry, dude. That's why I have the intermission song. I made that intermission song, so it's gonna be, we're gonna have 2 intermissions.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So when they start saying the story again?
you could go.
Okay. All right. So Westinghouse got sued. Was gonna get sued so much by Edison that Westinghouse was like, nah, I'm not gonna lose my fucking business for you, Tesla. So he fucking gave up all his patents. That's fucked up, dude. So Tesla dude died fucking broke, bro, and he was like one of the best fucking electricians, one of the best inventors that the world's ever seen. Like he was smart, dude,
Yeah.
and his system was gonna be better than. But you know, like obviously everything happens for a reason, dude. I've heard people say that if Tesla would have won the war with Edison, we would have never had cell phones. But
Really?
I feel like, dude, we probably could have had something better. You never fucking know. It's really like shit advances no matter what. So we don't know what the fuck would have been there. You know what I mean?
So, the fact that you mentioned the cell phone thing, how do you feel about cell phones? Like, what do you feel like in this day and age? Is it like from what I've noticed from my perspective, the cell phone has really fucked up people interacting and socializing. You see it like you go to lunch at work, everybody is doing this. Everybody's like this.
Yeah.
Everybody. And nobody was some people.
Yeah. The conversations you and I've been having, pre cell phone time,
True.
people would have had that every day at lunch. So now it's like you hear this. I hear like the oh no, oh no, oh no no. I hear like over here.
You're like, ah.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn. Then I turn around and I hear it over here, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's all I fucking hear, dude. Even I be singing that shit sometimes, though, you know.
And I'm guilty of it too, dude. That sometimes I'll at lunch and if I don't want to talk to anybody or just want to be in my own thing, I'll be on my phone.
But isn't that bad, dude?
It is.
Shouldn't people be social? Like, dude,
Definitely.
I'm super social. I would rather talk than be on my phone.
Oh, 100%,
for sure,
100%.
But I try talking to the guys, and I'm telling you, bro, we're entering a new fucking
Newer generation.
New generation, and I get I'm part of it. But I just feel, dude, like sometimes I feel like I'm out of place. Like I don't really belong, here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just so like open to I don't know, dude. I'm just so open to conversations. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, let's say me, you talk about what are your thoughts on like relationships? What are your thoughts on astronomy, on history?
Dude, it's insane that there's so like, and I think it's a lot of younger generation, like even my age, 29, early 30s, that are like that. They won't have a conversation, dude. Just like how you've always brought up conversations like that. We've always had conversations like this.
Yeah, since we were little.
Always.
Well, my cousin Miguel, that's why he always. Well, our cousin, that's why he always. Every time that it's just me and him one on one, he knows I'm the right guy to go to that. So, dude, every single time we hang out, we talk about that. Like he'll be like, "Oh, Noel, like, like how would you feel the world was ending?" Or, "Dude, did you know that the world's gonna end like in this date?" Or, "Did you know that there's like an asteroid over here?" Blah blah. And then we'll talk about it, and then like we'll talk about like the supernatural, just God entities, surrounding us, like conspiracy theories. It just all goes into that. And to me, it's like, dude, like if you give me a conversation about guns, about cars, like this guy at work, dude, he told me this like 3 times already, and I'm like, dude, like okay. He's like, oh, dude, I just bought this sound system. It has MP7 hertz and fucking giga blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, that sounds great. That sounds dope. Does it go like boom, boom, boom? And he's like, no, it goes like, whatever, whatever. And I'm just like, okay, dude, like, that's awesome, bro. Cool, It's
It's like, what about life? You know, what about
Oh no, dude! I tell him about that. He was like, dude, fuck, you know, like
what's wrong with you?
he looks at me like, yeah, like, dude, you're a loser. And I'm like, man, you know, like, what the fuck, dude? You know, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
dude. And he's like, oh yeah, my truck has a a super turbo, twin turbo, quadruplet turbo, blah blah blah. You know, and it goes, you know, this much horsepower, and I'm just like, ah, you know,
People's
no
head,
clue.
people's heads are in the wrong place, dude. But I think it's a, I don't. It's not only generational. Well, it is generational, but it's affecting older people too. Like it's not only affecting the younger kids, because I see it like even it could be at work, it could be just in normal everyday. There's people like say you're walking in a hallway, right? And you normally want to say, "Oh, hey, good morning" to somebody, right? Some people are like this. They'll look towards the wall and shit,
They're too busy
like they're
focused
scared or
on.
some shit to even have an interaction with a person.
Well, you know, I feel like okay, check this out, dude. So when I moved out here to Indiana, I feel like Indiana is a place that's still very much in the 70s, right? So you have your neighborhood friendly people. Dude, the only thing missing right here is a neighbor to bring me a fucking apple pie. Like seriously, bro, it's like that. And when we were in fucking Chicago, dude, when we were in Chicago, bro, I swear to God, uh, you look at it, you look at your some dude walking on your block, and like if you guys look at each other for too long, like there might be a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like
Or somebody might get shot.
yeah, or like my mom. I remember like we'd be in the grocery
Oh,
store, and we'd see like la vecina and shit. So we'd be like,
your
I'll be like,
neighbor,
oh
yeah.
mira ma, mira. He's like, oh ándale, ándale, camina pa acá. Ay, pa que no te miren. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you're right, you know? Like, you don't even want them to see you.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, fuck, then we got to talk. And, you know, no. That's just urban life, dude. But you go outside the urban areas, and then you go back into,
Older times,
you
like
know, the whole American dream sort of vision, you know? People are friendly and the friendly neighbors and shit, you know?
so you think it's an urban thing?
Yes. Yes, dude. Dude, people
It's
in the
so
city are becoming like robots.
so it's an urban. Oh, I get what you mean by urban. I'm thinking like in the hood, but no, like urban. You're
Any
talking about
city
city,
area.
like big
Yes.
city.
Obviously the hood. Yes, there's more emphasis in the
But
hood.
people talk a lot. I think people do communicate and people do
Yeah,
have
but I
conversations.
feel like in the city, dude, everyone's out to get each other, man.
Segregated, right?
Yeah, so like so the other day, you know, I'm not trying to bring a fucking race war and shit, you know. I'm
Mm-mm.
cool with black people too. But in the summer on Labor Day, we were having a cookout, right? And it is a black neighborhood. It's by 63rd Street. So we were fucking, you know, cooking some meat and shit, blah blah blah. You know, all the neighbors we know each other. You know, right there. You know, uh, we were like probably the only Hispanic house in the block, and you know, but all the black people were cool with us and shit. It was dope. It was mutual, right? But there came in I heard this fucking noise, dude. It was super loud. It was like, you know, we're like, what the fuck? And then my brother in law, he had just gotten his car fixed too. He had gotten his car fixed, right? And he's like, oh, it sounds like a pop tire. And then we see this fucking car trying to fucking drive off. So we're like, what the fuck, dude? So we go out to the front, dude. Dude, his car that just got, you know, sent to him, you know, by the insurance. They had just repaired it from the shop and all that. Dude, fucked it up. Fucked it.
Dang.
She crashed it so bad, dude. She fucking broke the rim. That's how bad it was.
Like it was accidental that she crashed into it, or
Dude, she was going like 50 miles per hour in a
in that
little
little
street of
ass,
Chicago. And those streets are narrow.
especially that street.
Yes, Chicago people, you guys know. You know, passing like 59th Street, going going south from 59th, dude. Dude, south like southeast, dude. It's fucking the streets are like one car fits there. That block literally on the left side, fender benders. On the right side, fender benders. Yeah, dude. And dude, that chick didn't give a fuck, dude. She was fucking speeding, dude. going super fucking fast, dude. Well, she was a black girl, right? And then she tried leaving the scene. She tried leaving. So my wife and
hit and run. Yeah.
yeah, and my wife, and my sister-in-law, right away they ran to the fucking car and started recording the fucking plates and recording the situation. So when the chick saw that she couldn't go anywhere, she fucking came out and she's like, "Why the fuck are y'all recording?" Blah blah. She was trying to fucking fight, dude. So then my wife was like, "Dude, well, you were fucking trying to drive off, but your fucking wheel got fucked up, so you had no choice. You couldn't go anywhere. But we want to record you just in case you left."
Yeah.
Dude, it was a ordeal, dude. Like, and it's fucked up, dude, because this did happen. Some black people, were on our side, but then it like a whole bunch of other black people went with them, and there was the house next door were Mexican game bangers. They were cool as fuck with us,
Lord.
so they got on our side. So I'm like, fuck, dude.
It became a race thing.
Yeah, it
Jesus
did.
Christ.
Unfortunately, I gotta say, dude, the brothers, there were some big brothers there, man. They were fucking huge. They've been working out. I'm like, damn. And the paisas, we're all like
Short.
beer bellies, short. And we turn around, they're like fucking 6 foot something, like muscular and shit. I'm like, damn, we're gonna get fucked up. But we compromised, But the cops got there and shit, But dude, it was gonna be a huge fucking deal, dude. That chick, she called me a bitch, dude. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it was awkward, man. She called me a bitch, dude.
It sucks.
She was trying to fucking fight with me. I'm like, shit.
It sucks.
Could I get in trouble if she punched me and I gave her the 1-2? Like, could I get in trouble for that or no?
No, if she hit you first, I don't think so.
Really? Balls to the wall.
I
Boom.
mean, dude,
I wouldn't want to, but
wasn't there an incident one time? I don't know if it was CTA or some bus.
Yeah, he's like, you going to jail now?
Where the girl was fucking with the bus driver or something, and the bus driver fucking just boom.
Dude, but I love that video. Not because he punched a chick,
Yeah.
but the way he punched. But yeah, she was pretty aggravating though. She was like,
She was in his face. He's trying to do his job.
yeah,
And she was acting like a complete idiot.
yeah.
So
She was just being rude as fuck, dude.
no, it's not okay to hit a woman, but she fucking hit him first. I think, right?
Yeah. No, like I think she got in his face, and he's like, dude, get the fuck
He
out of my
warned her.
face. He's like, and then he's like, oh, you going to jail now? Dude, he literally went like, ding. Dude, the chick went like, dude. Damn, dude. I gotta say,
Oh, dude.
I was.
It was gratifying.
Yes, it was, cause look, this is what I feel.
She
dude.
got what she. It's not that. Look, I'm not saying it's okay to punch anybody, but the woman, like, she really was fucking.
Yeah, you get what
If
you
watch
asked
the
for,
video,
baby.
you're gonna be like, okay, that was karma. You watch that video, you're like, that's fucking karma.
Yeah, like shut your mouth, chick. Stop
Like,
talking.
If she didn't get her ass kicked there, it was gonna happen at some point.
Yeah, and you know what? I gotta say, like, I've never hit a girl. Thank God, I've always had control. But I just feel like we're getting into a very dangerous phase. Where chicks, a lot of chicks, well, they want to say like we're equal. And dude, I feel like I don't know if this has always been
We're
common.
all equal as human beings.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But so I would be a sexist for saying that the man is stronger than the woman, that the man shouldn't hit the woman. Well, look, I'd be sexist for saying
biologically, for the most part, most men are physically more, what's it called? Are physically stronger than.
All right, automatically, some feminists will automatically detest you for that.
I know, but
So guess what? So
and I can tell you, my wife would agree with me.
wait, but check this out though. But if you come across, a feminist,
I said
though,
most. I didn't say all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you came across and I wouldn't even say feminist because I think that there should be feminists. Like, dude, there should be feminists like fucking defending the chicks that were getting killed out there in was it Iraq or Afghanistan or Pakistan? One of those Middle Eastern countries that the
Yeah.
chicks were getting killed for not wearing the hijab or whatever. yeah, I feel like feminists should step in there 100%.
Oh, you think they're gonna go over there?
Yeah.
They like to complain about measly shit.
About wages and shit. And it's like, dude, like, yeah, there is a lot of chicks that make way more money than us, like doctors and fucking lawyers.
I've worked with a lot of people like
They got paid more
women
than you.
women doctors. They made
Well, I think like
a
nurses,
whole lot more than me.
dude, don't nurses make more, like a lot of fucking money?
They get paid well.
And like
I mean,
majority
they have
are
to deal
females.
with a lot of shit, but yeah,
Yeah, of course.
they get
props to them.
I think they
obviously,
get, I think
right?
they get paid pretty decently.
Yeah, dude. So like, but what I want to get back to those the fucking feminists with the fucking mentality they got, like, oh no, like they're the like the radical ones, right? The extremists. They might be like, oh no, yeah, well, we're just as strong as you, blah blah blah. And you be like, okay, 1-on-1 right now, bitch, run it, let's do it. But
right
then,
there, you would have gotten called out for saying bitch, dude.
yeah, right. And like,
bring it on, bitch.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not a bitch. I'm a male dog. No, but then you guys start going at it and shit, and then you beat her ass, and guess what, buddy? She's calling the cops on your ass, and you're going to jail.
Yeah.
So like, where's the equality there? Like, they're like, some people like straight up 100% equality, but and I think that's the problem that I feel like females hitting dudes has become like a huge thing. Like, dude, I knew a couple guys that their girl would fucking hit them, and like the one time the dude fucking pushed the bitch off, like they tried calling the cops and they had to pick him up, cause like he was the same chick was like, oh, he's hitting me, oh, dude, she like straight up punched him already in the face and all that.
But
and
she was actually the aggressive one.
She was the aggressor. So my boy was like, my boy told the cops like, hey guys, look, I tried leaving the house. She got aggressive with me. She started punching me and doing all this shit. And I was trying to leave the house and avoid the situation. So the cops, thank God, they sided with my boy. They took him. So, the chicken calmed down or whatever. And they actually like, is there anywhere else you could stay, the night? We're not going to do anything. We understand. We see what's going on here. It's evident. So they took him, wherever he had to go. But, dude, this chick was going nuts, dude. She, like, threw out all his shit out in the front of the yard. She was fucking up, like, all his expensive shit, burning shit. Like, dude, she was going fucking nuts, dude. And I'm telling you, that's happening so frequently now. Like, I have, like, a couple friends that, yeah, they deal with shit like that.
Their stories were straight, right?
I would say so.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I mean, you'll never know.
Yeah.
I know that
everybody has their own shit that they deal with, like in relationships. But if they were cheating and shit, then that's another story. Or if they did something bad, then yeah. But if it's like a woman that's straight up and like she's a fucking like an abuser,
yeah,
then yeah, it's like that's the thing. Like there's battered men or whatever. There's men that have been in a relationship where they were fucking like physically abused by their wife.
And then there's some mental abuse, like extreme mental abuse that pushes them to the edge. So like we're having this conversation, right? And I at work. Dude, it's funny cuz like sometimes I'm like, dude, I want to start a podcast at work. Just so you can know, like, dude, like the guys, dude, it's like I feel like I'm on a football team.
All
dude.
you need, literally, I mean, either on your phone, you can use your phone.
Yeah, I think I might do that. Add little clips to our podcast.
Put the phone on a tripod,
dude. You gotta hear like, dude, some of the conversations that these guys have. I feel like I'm too social for the industry I'm in. I feel like I'm too out there, cause I feel like the guys in the refineries are. They talk about the most common things usually, cars, money, work, and then there I go with the fucking with the astronomy and Nostradamus and
deep,
yeah, I go running and they're like, okay, dude, like what the fuck?
They
like,
can't handle it.
I haven't met anyone that does that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't met anyone that does that, so I'm like, what the fuck, But like, sometimes they do open up, so obviously traditional. We listen to the Mexican radio. Like La Que Buena or some bullshit like that. Or La Buena, La Mala y El Feo. I don't know if you heard that one.
Yeah.
But so something came up there, right? And basically, it led to the conversation of how would you feel? And I'm asking you hypothetically, okay?
Yeah.
No offense to your wife, but how would you feel if you had a kid, right? You had a kid with your wife, or two, or whatever, and then throughout the years you found out that that kid wasn't yours, but you raised them as your kid. What would your reaction be? You think?
Divorce.
But like, what would your immediate reaction be, dude? Let's say you raise this kid, you love this kid, you spend money on the kid, like
That's cool and all. But
everything.
I'll be getting divorced.
Yeah. So,
That's number one. That'd be my number one.
but do
thing.
you feel like you'd have any violent impulses? I'm not saying
No.
you do it, but would you like have that anger to like possibly trigger you, but you might have that self control, or do you would just like, all right, fuck it, whatever, dude.
It's
That's
not
it.
whatever.
Like I'm free
It
now.
wouldn't be whatever, but it's. I would obviously you go through those levels of rage at first, like the fact, like being what's it called, yeah, like the deception or whatever, and feeling like damn, you'd feel like a complete fucking jackass. So yeah, dude, that'd be number one. Would be like, and that's the one thing like with my wife that I was like honest. I told her before when we were dating. I'm like, I'm gonna be loyal to you till the end. But if you ever cheat on me,
Don't ever fuck me, Tony.
and I'm like, but if you ever cheat on me, I'm out. Like, that's my thing. You cheat on me, I'm out. And the same goes for you. If that were the case for you, which it's not gonna happen, you can like you'll have that decision, make the decision, leave. You know?
Yes, sir.
Why are you gonna stick around?
But the reason why I ask, dude, you want to know the main answer I got from these guys?
They're gonna kill the.
They're gonna kill both of them,
Oh my God.
dude. But you gotta understand, dude. You gotta understand.
Yeah, because they don't think.
No, dude, it's cause
They don't think logically.
it's cause so like you. I'm not justifying it, but I understand where their anger comes from.
I get it, but
Dude,
I would
deception?
never. I would never. I don't care how angry I am. I would never want to kill somebody, dude.
Yeah, but that's just you though.
No, or even if I were to think something like that, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But there's people that just they don't have. They don't have that filter in their head.
Yeah, they're controlled by the medulla.
They're just like,
oblongata.
They're just
Yeah.
going. They're
There's the reptilian. They're
O.J.
just
Simpson,
vengeance.
dude, right there. Yeah.
So like, I obviously it's not right to kill anybody, right? But I see why they do it. But dude, like I thought about it, like God, dude, like imagine you raised a kid. I mean, I could put myself in those shoes, right? Because I have
children.
kids. So I'm like, damn, if he wasn't mine, like, dude, I would be so pissed that like I love these kids so damn much, and then they ended up not being mine. I'd be more pissed at that than the whole cheating situation. Like that's far beyond that already. Like the cheating is like, dude, like it's like, dude, how could you make me fall in love with this child and
That's
give
not
it
mine. Yeah.
and give it my full care, my full love,